How to start a business with Shopify. So in this video, I'll be guiding you step by step on exactly how to start a business using Shopify. So let's start. So one of the first things you're gonna want to do, of course, is if you want to start a business on Shopify, is to create a Shopify account. Now, if you don't have one, no worries. You can actually click the link in the description below to sign up for Shopify, and you'll be able to get a 3-day free trial. And after the trial, you'll be able to continue using Shopify for $1 for the next 3 months. Alright, so once you've clicked the link below and you create your Shopify account, right, you'll need to go ahead and find products to sell on your Shopify store if you don't have any products. So I want to share with you some ways that you can use some free platforms to locate products that you can sell and start your business on Shopify. So one of the first places you might want to go and check is TikTok. Right, so TikTok is a fantastic place to search for viral products, right? Because there's a ton of users, and users are always sharing interesting products that they either buy or they're selling as well, right? And you want to look for products with lots of engagement and recent videos as well, right? So you can actually just go on TikTok and literally just write products to sell on Shopify, right? And there's a ton of videos here with ideas of products that you might be interested into selling when you're starting your business on Shopify, right? And so you could click on a video, right? You could look at the comments and see what people are saying, right, about the product, right? And if you find something that you might like, then you might have an idea right there of what you're looking or what you might be interested in selling as well. The next way is Google Trends. Now, Google Trends, not many people use this, so you are one of the lucky few that get to know about this tool, right? So Google Trends is just a great tool that allows you to quickly see what people are searching for, right? And if there's a demand for what people for what you might want to sell, right? And so how is simple to use, right? So you can just literally click, and you could either see what's trending now, right? But what we're gonna do is just go back to home, and we're gonna do sleep deprivation, right? And what we're gonna do here is change the location to United States, right? We're gonna just make this into 2004 until present. And as you can see right here, you can see that sleep deprivation is going up, right? So there's interest. So this is an idea of products that you can sell in this space, right? You might want to sell maybe vitamins, supplements, right, to help with sleep deprivation. Maybe it'll be sleep masks, right, or sleep sleep templates, right, tracking your sleep, etc. Right? So those are just a few ways that you can use this, and you can see, okay, so people in the U.S. are actually still searching for this, and this is trending, right? And so you could just get a lot more information right here about how you can market the product in your Shopify store at the start. The next other place that you might want to go check out are online marketplaces, right? So you want to go check out Amazon bestsellers, right? Maybe you're interested in selling pens, right? And you could go to Amazon and see what people like, what other brands are doing, right? See the comments below of how you can market it. Like, you could look at the 1-star reviews and see why people are leaving negative reviews, and try to like change the marketing so that your product fits the needs of those people, right? And you can use those as examples, right? You could also use tools like Etsy, right? So Etsy, a great marketplace that allows you to quickly see things that you might be interested in selling as well, right? So you might be interested in selling, it'll be smartwatch bands, right? You could click on smartwatch bands here, right? Show more, right? And then from here, you'll see a ton of smartwatch bands, right? But the real thing is by using the filters and seeing what are the best ones, right? You might want to pick the Etsy picks, star sellers, right, from here as well, and just see, that these are the best sellers, and you could try to copy them, right, and try to make it your own twist as well, right? So these are just some of the free tools that you can use, right? You can use TikTok, you can use Instagram, you can use Google Trends, Etsy, Amazon, right? All these are free tools that allow you to quickly do research on potential products that you might want to sell. So let's close these out. Right, so once you've located products to sell, right, for your Shopify store, you're going to want to go ahead and add these products to your Shopify store. So for this example, I'm going to be creating a pet store, right? So I want to create a pet business on Shopify, right? So I have two ways. If I have my own products, right, I could go ahead and go on the left here, go to products, and add a product, right, to my Shopify store, right? And it's super simple and easy, right? Or let's say I don't have a physical product to sell right now, but I know I want to be in the pet business, right? So what I'm going to do, right, is install this free app called DSER, right? And if you want to download this one as well, I'll have the link below. So once I've installed this app, right, so if I click the app, you can see it's already installed, right? So we're gonna go ahead and open it up. So once I've opened it up, right, you're gonna just see here a marketplace of products that I might be interested in selling, right? So again, I'm already know that I'm in the pet business, right? So what we're gonna do is go ahead and exit this, right? And as you can see here, there's a ton of products I could go sell, right? But again, I'm selling dog stuff, right? So I could see here pet lifestyle, right? We could see might be products I might be interested in selling, right? But because I already did research ahead of time, I already added some products, right? So if I go to my products here, you'll be able to see that I already have some products that I can add to my Shopify store. So for this video, I'm going to be selling these fashion ear hole pets, right? So we're going to click here and we're going to go to import products. Or no, it's import list, sorry. Import list. Alright, so now that we have it here, we're going to just checkbox this, push to store. You don't need to download this, you could just say got it, push to store again, and you want to make sure you selected the right store. And once you've done that, it just say push to store here. And as you can see here, now it's loading, right? So again, we did all our research, and let's just, for example, say that, you know, I did my research and I know that I want to be in the dog business, right? And then the pet business, right? And so this is the product I want to sell. So now we can see it's imported, right? So if we go back to our Shopify store, refresh it, we will now have a product that we can start to sell thanks to DSR, right? Again, I'll have the link for this in the description below, so you can go download it, right? So I could go ahead and close the import list, right? So now that we have a product already added to our Shopify store, we can go ahead and edit this product, right? So we go ahead and click it, and I'm going to change the title, right? So one of the things is that it does have a lot of like, it uses like the same images, right? So we're gonna go ahead and just remove this image, right? We don't really need to worry too much because it's the same repeated images here that we have here. And okay. Now I'm gonna just delete the specification. Keep this, right? For dogs only. Basically I had for, dogs. Okay. So now that we've, let's say, you know, we did our research, we added a title, right? We added a description, right? You can keep this, right? Or you can add your own as well, right? Let's go ahead and add our own. What I would do here is use Sidekick, so the AI tool. And see where it did, okay. So we're gonna keep this here. This one's a lot better. Right, right, so now we have the images, right? So that's one of the benefits of using DSR, right? They have the description, they have the title already installed for you, and they have images already included, right? You can go ahead and make these changes, right, as well, like make the price maybe a lot more higher, right, so that you can make a profit for your business, right? So let's go ahead and do that right now. $15.15. Okay, so now we increase the prices, right? Oops. Let's just go here. Okay. And so here we could go ahead and we have the color variants here, which is great. So we don't need to make any changes. We could review the search engine listing, right? It's clean. The URL handle, so that's all good. We can keep that as well. The online store, we only publish in the online store. That's what we selected. And we can go ahead and click save. All right, we just added our very first product to our Shopify store, right? So one of the next things, right, is to go ahead and customize our online store, right? So let's go ahead and do that right now. So to do this, you want to go ahead on the left here and select online store. Once you selected online store, you'll be welcome to this page, right? You might see Horizon here, right? I've been playing around with Shopify, so it's gonna show Spotlight for me. So this is where you'll be able to locate all your themes that you're using for a Shopify store. You'll be able to download free themes as well from here, or use the AI tool that Shopify provides you to create custom themes for yourself. So for this video, we're gonna go ahead and visit the theme store and we're gonna download a free theme. We're gonna select free. And from here, we're gonna just select a theme that we think is going to go well with our dog hat, right? So we're gonna just choose one where the image I guess we will choose this one, the savior, right? And so if you want to see how the theme is going to look and feel, right, you go ahead and click view demo, and this will allow you to quickly see how the theme works, right, without having to download the theme, right? If you're happy with it, you could go ahead and just select try theme. All right, so now it's being added to our online store. All right, so now once it's downloaded, right, Shopify will add it automatically under draft themes. So draft themes is a great option when you want to make changes to your theme without affecting the main theme of your store, right? So any changes you make under here will not affect the main store. But once you click publish, that will replace my Spotlight with Savior, right? So let's go ahead and edit the theme. All right, so we're gonna make this, as if I was making a dog business, right? So we're gonna go explore free images, or we're gonna go select image. We're gonna go ahead and select image, and we're gonna add files, products, and we're gonna select a few images that I have created with Google Gemini. We're gonna use this one. Okay, it's done. Right, we're gonna just make some changes to our text here. Give a hat, Adam, right? So that'll be, then I'll change the text color because it is very hard to see when the image is very bright here on the background. So we're gonna just choose color. Okay, let's see if we can get this done here. There we go, that's actually better. So you could just play around with it, right, and see how it's going to look. Ooh, this is actually really cool. right? Buy now. And yeah, it will take us to the product page, but let's say we don't want to take them to the product page, we want them to go to directly to the product itself. So I just made a change right here. Right, we're going to keep this very simple and easy. We don't need this. And the product, we're going to move the collection, and we're going to give the option for the customers to buy it from directly from the home page as well, right? If I could locate the product itself, there we go. Okay, we're gonna select the product. There it is, right? So we just added our very basic product here. Of course, I would copy this, send, resend. Since this is a food type of theme, so we just have to play around with it and just have fun. And then we're gonna just change the background to a nice light gray to keep it the same like the footer. And let's go ahead to, oh, actually, I do have my content notes, so we could just use that. Yeah, we'll choose this. Okay. There we go. So now that we added it, we could go ahead and I'm pretty sure, yeah, go ahead to our product page, right? So as you can see here, it's because I make some changes, I don't have another product page. Right now I could go here, I could click here, and it still won't show up. Oh no, it actually does. Okay, cool. So now that we have it here, we could just make some changes. So first off, change the color to gray. That'll be one that can match with the footer. And honestly, I'm pretty happy with this, right? So I'll just leave this as is, right? So now that we've made our changes to our themed, right, store, we're gonna need to go ahead and add our main menu pages, right? So as you can see, we're missing some pages for our store. So let's go ahead and exit. And under online store, you'll see the option for pages. All right, so here you'll be able to add a page for your Shopify store, right? So you can add about pages. You could write frequently asked pages, right? We're gonna add a few pages. So first, it's the about us. I had some notes here. We're gonna just do this. And go here. Right, visibility, you wanna make sure, or else you will not be able to add it to the main menu. Click save. The next thing is contact us. So we're just gonna create these pages quickly. Visibility, save, and not least and not last, we have our frequently asked questions. So we're gonna just do these. Frequently asked questions. There we go. And hit in this one. But we're gonna keep it visibility so that we can see it. Alright, so now we added custom pages, right? So now we need to add these pages to our store. So how we do this is you're gonna go ahead to go to content, go to main menu here, and then from main menu you're gonna see main menu here. So here, as you can see here, right, I only have one, right? So if I go to my online store, you'll see I only have one, right? So home, that's it. So let's go ahead and change that right now and go to add. You go ahead and add products first. No, to dog hat. Dog hat, products, and click this. So we want customers to be able to select that. About us, pages, go to About Us, frequently asked questions, and not least and not last, we have contact, and click save. So now that is saved, if we go ahead to our online store again, you'll see pages now. It might just take some time to show. Why are you not showing? Main menu. Let's go to online store and see what's going on. Edit theme. There we go. So yeah, it just took a while. There we go. So yeah, it just takes a while, right? So if we click dog hat, that'll take us to the product page. It would go ahead About Us, right? It will show the About Us, frequently asked questions, right? We can see here, frequently asked questions, and contact us, right? Providing how they could contact us here, right? Really easy and simple to do, right? And we're only like 20 minutes in, so you should be able to do this as well. So let's go back to my notes here. All right, so now that we've added our online store, right, we're happy with it. The next thing is we're gonna set up Shopify payments, or payments, right? You need to be able to accept payments. So what you're gonna do here is go ahead to, we're gonna exit the theme page, and you're gonna go on the bottom left here, settings. Settings, you're gonna select payments. Inside of payments, you'll see the option for either Shopify payments. Now, if your country does not support Shopify payments, right, then you will be out of luck. You could use another third-party payment gateway as well, right? I'll have this link in the description below, so you guys go check it out. This is provided by Shopify and allows you to review what payment gateways you can use if your country does not support Shopify payments, right? Let's say, for example, Mexico. I'm pretty sure they support Shopify payments, right? Or there we go. Right, so here you will see every single payment provider that you can connect if you weren't, so like if a Shopify payments was not supported, right? If I go to Canada, right here, as you see, I can see all the other payment gateways I can use if for some reason Shopify payments was not available for my store, right? So it's just a great resource to have and to see. So once you selected this, right, it's pretty easy to set up. You can also have the option to set up additional payments. So this is just another way for customers to be able to purchase from your store as well. So once you've set up Shopify payments, right, the next thing you're gonna wanna do is go and set up your shipping, right? So to do this, on the bottom here, you're gonna select shipping delivery. And if you're using something like DSR, you want to select general profile. And as you can see here, the DSR, right, is already connected here. So they're gonna handle the shipping, right? And one of the other things you're gonna notice is that since I only have the Canadian market set up properly, only Canadian customers will be able to check out successfully, right? If a American customer locates my store and they wanna, let's say, add the product to their cart, they will not be able to. And that's because I don't have the United States market set up properly. And so Shopify is not going to allow them to add the item to cart to checkout because they won't be able to be, Shopify won't know what to charge the customer as shipping as well. And so this is something to take into account if you're thinking about shipping internationally. You want to make sure you have set up properly the country that you want to ship from in the marketplace, in the market page, and set up their shipping rates correctly as well. So once we've done that, you want to go ahead and click domains. Now domains allows you to add a third-party domain, right, if you already have one, instead of having to use this one, right? It's just going to make your store look a lot more professional. So you could go ahead and connect either an existing domain by entering the domain here, right? Or you could go ahead and buy a new domain from within Shopify as well, right? One of the benefits about buying a domain within Shopify is that it does the connection automatically for you. So once you buy it, it will automatically connect it to the store. And so that's one of the benefits of having a Shopify domain. So those are the 3 things that you'll need to do in the settings page once you've completed designing and adding the products to your Shopify store. Is you want to set up, of course, payments so that you can start accepting payments, shipping, delivery, so so that Shopify knows how much to charge, right, for shipping, and then your domain, so that your store looks a lot more professional as well instead of having this. So once you've done that, you want to go ahead and download some apps for your Shopify store to help you generate sales for your store. So let's go ahead and review some of these apps. So one of the first apps you're going to want to download for your Shopify store is called Shopify Inbox. So Shopify Inbox is a free app that allows you to add a chatbot feature. So if we go to my Shopify store, right, we go to Shopify Inbox here, you'll be able to quickly add a chat where customers can go ahead and reach out to you, right? So it will show up right here, and this is how it will look, right? You can add comment questions, and then an automated bot will reply back, right? Or, you know, if you need to cancel, and so your customer will be able to write a message to you, and you'll be able to respond back. So this is a helpful tool to have as well. So the next tool that you'll want to download for your Shopify store is called Shopify Messaging. Right, so Shopify Messaging is an email tool that allows you to send email and SMS now as well. Right, so you'll be able to send welcome emails, you'll be able to sell promotional emails, emails to let your customers know about new updates to your store. Right, and this is really important when you're marketing your store. The next app you're going to want to download is Shopify Flow, another free app by Shopify. So Shopify Flow allows you to use automations to send emails to your customer, right? So let's take a look at Shopify Flow right now. So if we go back here, if we go back to Shopify Flow here, you'll be able to see there's already pre-made templates, which is amazing. You could go ahead and browse template, and you can set up and filter by Shopify Messaging and Flow. And so here you'll be able to do marketing email campaigns as well, right? So you'll be able to do the recover abandoned cart. So if somebody doesn't complete checkout, you can send them an email 5 minutes later to make them complete their checkout. Remind them, right? Thank you customers after they purchase, right? This is really powerful, right? You want to thank them. Maybe you want to send them an email 1 week later to get, you know, a review and see how they're liking your product that they bought from you, right? And that's why I really like Shopify Flow, because it's really easy to use. And then the last tool that I'm going to recommend is called Shopify Spy, right? If you have another store that you really like and you want to see what products you're selling, you could go ahead and use this free Chrome extension to spy on other apps as well, right? And it's just fantastic because you can see what theme they're using, what bestsellers of products they're selling, right? And this will give you inspiration when you're first starting out on your Shopify journey. I'll have the link for this in the description below. And so that's pretty much it. So once you've done all this, right, once you've created the store, you've added products, right, you've added third-party pages for your store, and added the recommended apps, you want to go ahead and launch your store, right? So before that, a few things you might want to check out. First, you want to review every page before going live, just to see that everything is working properly. Next, you might want to do a test checkout process as well, which could help to see how your store, it will work everything, right? You want to check the mobile response, right? Many users are going to buy from their phones. You want to connect your third party, your domain, right? You want to set up payments, make sure everything's set up correctly, and then publish your store and start driving traffic. So that means posting on TikTok, Instagram, you know, on YouTube, etc. Right? And so yeah, can't wait to see what you guys do, and that is how you start a business with Shopify. If you guys have any questions, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.